the lighting is in here. Okay, that's like a little better, I guess. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a bit since I've done a vlog. I feel like I needed a buffer week because I was going so hardcore consistent week after week after week. So I just wanted like a little bit of a buffer week, and now I'm back. I guess I'm just kind of filming a few days in the life. Not much is going on other than just the day-to-day. Social media. We're also getting ready for spring. You know, spring is coming. I'm so excited. And you know, April showers bring May flowers, but I noticed that in Wilmington, where I'm from, March and April go hand in hand, and even right now, like behind you guys, it's very overcast and it's starting to, I don't know, we've had a few rainy, gloomy days, which is like not the most exciting, but you can have like a cozy day at home for sure. Like I enjoy rain and thunderstorms when I'm at home with my husband and my cats and I have candles lit, we have a movie picked, I have some sort of snack and fizzy drink, and I'm happy. You know what I mean? So anyways, got some PR in the meantime since I've like left you guys, and I just want to show you the few things that I got in PR, which is actually beauty. I love when I get beauty PR. I love beauty PR. One of the things that I got gifted was from Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty sent me all of these different things because they're now at Ulta Beauty. So this was like the package that it came in, and each side had a bunch of goodies in it. And then this little thing actually has a mirror, which I thought was so iconic. So I kept the box and I just stack it over here with my other PR boxes. But I've already been using the goodies that were inside. I like dumped them in here because sometimes I'll give some to Claire or my mom or my sister or really anyone. Sometimes the girls at Free People I'll leave some stuff for. But I've been using a lot of it. Like even my makeup that I did today, I used some Rare Beauty matte blushes, which these are so nice because the material, like I don't know how to explain it. The blush on the inside, I'll just show it to you guys. It literally looks like a suede matte fabric, but it's blush. It's so crazy. Like the material is just this matte suede. I don't know how to describe it. It's really nice. So yeah, I got some blush, liquid luminizers, liquid blushes. This is like a 3-piece set, like a little travel set with some mascara inside. So yeah, a lot of really fun goodies from Rare Beauty, like literally so grateful, and this is just a handful. Like I had so many, but I've been like incorporating certain stuff into my makeup routine, so it's in my makeup bag, which I really need to get better at like organizing my makeup bags. And then the other thing I got sent was from ESW Beauty. Is like a new lip line at Target. It's all women owned, which is really nice, and these feel really nice if you don't like a super sticky and thick lip gloss. This is a good option, and it's just super glossy, but it's not sticky, if that makes sense. I don't like a sticky like super thick lip gloss, so these are really nice, and they're so cute because they have like little charms on the side of them. So that's everything in the PR realm for now. The other thing I'm going to show you guys really quick is my magazine haul. Updated magazine haul. You guys know I'm always collecting and adding to my magazine archive, and these are the glossy covers that stuck out to me. So I kind of talked to you guys a little bit on TikTok about trying to do the live edit, which is where I kind of give like my thoughts and opinions on monthly magazines, but I'm thinking of kind of transitioning the name into just magazine club, because so many people have book clubs, which I love to read, but I'm like always reading faith and science books. Like if I'm gonna sit down and actually read a book, in the last few seasons that I've been in, the only books I've actually cared about reading are like about, you know, my faith and about Jesus and science, and like that's just not gonna invite everybody into it. But obviously something that I'm super, and not because they're not invited, but you know, like not any random person, especially like think about atheists, you know, like what if atheists want to like join my club? I don't want them to feel like they're not invited. So anyways, I'm really passionate about fashion, and I decided to make a magazine club. So I'm kind of working on what that's gonna look like, but I am gonna film for it today. So the magazines that I bought from Barnes & Noble are these 3. Super excited. So we obviously have Elle, Harper's Bazaar, and House and Garden. These are like my favorite magazines other than Vogue. Like, I'm always talking about Vogue. I have so many Vogue, but also even on the stack behind you, I love Elle magazine and I love Harper's Bazaar, and House and Garden is a newer one. Like, my Grammy always has and always had House and Garden magazines like in her house growing up, and we've always watched like HGTV. Like, I just love interior, and House and Garden is a really, it's a fun one to add to the collection, and so that's only as of recent. Oh, see, this one is a Elle. This is a Elle interior magazine that I got. So I've been like slowly but surely adding like interior design magazines to my collection. Yeah, these are the 3 that I purchased, and then when we go downstairs together, I'll show you guys the magazines that I got sent through subscription, like what I'm subscribed to. Because I'm not subscribed to all of these. Honestly, I probably should be at this point, but I don't always buy Elle magazine in Harper's Bazaar, only when I'm like browsing and I'm really into maybe someone who's on the cover, or a story that I know is going to be talked about inside, or maybe like if there's a model that I know is going to have a spread, I'll go to Barnes & Noble and just buy it. But this is Harper's Bazaar for the month of March, I'm sure. Yeah, March 2026. I am just in love with these colors. I don't even know who this is, so I'm excited to be kind of naive to that and like read this not knowing who it is and learn about this person. But the styling is just so beautiful. Like, these colors just scream garden and March, and spring is coming, and then also just this bold orange color in the font. Like, this just, I was obsessed with all the colors of this, and I had to have this. Like, I needed it. And I just love glossy magazines so much that like this is all it takes to sell me, is some good styling and like just the colors. I mean, look at the blue over here in hand with this like neon-y bright orange. Like, this is just fabulous. I've been seeing Odessa everywhere, and so I'm especially excited to read this one again. This is March 2026, and I think that the colors are beautiful. The exposure here is, again, the lighting's not the best, but just these blue, like turquoisey with the jean color and the purple. Like, I don't know, the colors and the tones are just everything here. Again, I've been wanting to read anything about Odessa really, because I've been seeing her in a lot of like red carpets, interviews, and then House and Garden is right here, and it's just so freaking beautiful. It's February 2026, and you can kind of tell because this is pink. It's like a light pink font color, and then we have pinks in here, and it kind of just gives like very chic, whimsical, but elevated Parisian almost. So super excited to flip through here. I like to flip through these magazines for genuine like house interior inspo. It's just a cool way to get inspiration for your house and interior that's going to be different, and like not everyone has seen it on Pinterest, if that makes sense. Super excited about all 3 of these. These are my recent magazine purchases. I really need to just drink tea, like make some tea and like actually sit down and flip through these, because that's like one of my things. Like, that's the one bad thing about me and my love of magazines, is like I love to buy them and flip through them, but like my favorite part is sitting down and intentionally like sticky noting my favorite pages and getting inspiration and like seeing how I can incorporate certain things I'm inspired by into my life. But like that takes time out of your day that you literally need to carve out, and I have the time because I'm just freaking scrolling on my phone anyways in the evening, so I just need to replace the scrolling with the flipping. So these are my recent magazines. I wanted to share all that with you. I know that was a lot, so I apologize. It's 4:13, which is so crazy. These days are going by so quickly, but also I've been sleeping in like so much recently. I don't know, I need to cut it out. So I think currently I'm only subscribed to American Vogue and Vanity Fair. Like, those 2 get sent to me every month. I think I accidentally subscribed to Vanity Fair one time because I wanted like a tote that they had like free with your subscription, and I just never canceled it. But I actually don't mind getting sent it because they do send me sometimes like calendars or free totes when my subscription renews, and I actually get excited sometimes because there's certain people that I do respect their work and like they're featured in Vanity Fair, and this is one of them. Yeah, this is an actress, Margaret. I know her from the TV show Made, which I really, really liked. But anyways, I just love this shot. I feel like this is so classic, and like this will be one of those like iconic Cindy Crawford moments that are remembered forever, kind of like Cindy Crawford with like the Coca-Cola commercial. But like for Margaret, I feel like this is iconic. Her with this little like I love New York t-shirt or something, and then obviously you guys know my connection to New York and me going back there soon and just how I feel about New York in general. So I really love this, and I love that now I own this magazine, so I'll definitely read her story in here for sure. And then this one is obviously Spring Vogue. I'm so excited about this one. This is a big deal because we've got an editor letter from Chloe Mal, which also reminds me that I really need to take time and scroll through Malware. If you guys don't know anything about like fashion, or you're just confused of what I'm talking about, so Chloe Mal is the new editor for Vogue. You know, like she kind of stepped in place, even though she could never take the place of Anna Wintour, but she's like making her own mark in space. You know, like the way that we know Anna Wintour, we will forever know Chloe Mal. And Chloe Mal came out with Malware, which is like this new email subscription that you can, if you're subscribed to Vogue, receive every Thursday, I think, where she gives you like all her thoughts and opinions on the, you know, latest edition, spring trends, and other things as well. And I really love it because it adds like a personal touch to Vogue. So anyways, Malware came out. This is just turning into very much like a fashion vlog, but this is Malware, and this is her latest little email. And I've never really loved emails so much before. It's kind of like inspiring me to start thinking about doing some sort of like fashion email. But I don't know, I have so much going on that I don't want to like fill my plate up with more things to do that I don't have time for. So I'm going to go resume some laundry. I was watching Traders and doing laundry. I just started watching Traders, I kid you not even fully 2 weeks ago, and I already finished the most recent season, and I'm halfway through the season before that. I'm really in love with this game. It reminds me of when I used to watch Big Brother with my sister and my mom growing up, but it's just like a different take on it, and it's in Scotland, which is like a dream location. So I'm gonna go finish laundry and keep watching the Traders. And the only thing I thought about doing today before I pick up Cameron at like 6 from work is going to Ross, which I feel like he's gonna be so disappointed in me if I ended up buying anything, because we really are just trying to save money right now. But I'm so curious to see if my Ross has this like dupe of the Frankie's Bikinis like striped sweater. Also, I've been screenshotting all of this Pinterest inspo, you guys, and I just feel like all of these pieces I could find at Ross, like that New York zip up, or those shorts. I've been seeing a lot of the fold over shorts found at Ross, and I just would like to go see what they maybe have. But I can't get any of that done if I keep chatting away to you guys. So let's go and actually be productive. And yeah, I'm thinking that this vlog is gonna continue for a day or two. Today is a serious PR day. I just walked outside and there's another, PR package. So I guess today is PR day. I know I'm expecting one thing from this girl who's so sweet, and she's starting like this beauty brand, but I don't think that's what this is. This is really heavy. I'm trying to use my key. I do know what this is. Cleaning my car is a major priority. I am not in a good place to be opening this caliber of a PR package, you guys. This is Balmain. Introducing, ooh, I'm not gonna know how to pronounce that. Sorry, y'all. I did not expect this outside, y'all. Am I opening this up right? Okay, we're gonna have to resume this later, but literally it looks like I'm opening some sort of like superpower. Literally want to smell it now. I got a citation from the sheriff department for not paying for my cats. Like, I don't know, I guess in my county you have to pay for you to have cats here. But long story short, I'm gonna spray the perfume on my citation really quick to see how it smells. Oh, not even trying to be dramatic. That is one of the greatest fragrances I have ever smelled in my entire life. Okay, that is so luxury. You guys, I actually have to go. I'm on a time crunch. I should have known better than to open this right now. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Y'all have to go to Ulta and sniff that. Like, even if you don't plan on purchasing it, you have to go smell it. That, I'm gonna literally be living smelling that this whole entire car ride. Wow. That really just caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. Okay, so thankfully I live really close. I'm not even exaggerating, y'all. That is some good freaking fragrance. Oh my gosh, that might be like my new signature fragrance. Thankfully, I live really close to Ross, so it's almost 5:30 and I have to pick Cameron up at 6, so I'm gonna run over to Ross so fast and see if I can find anything. This is how you know you're like a true shopaholic, because I believe in the power of me running in quickly, and I'm putting myself through the stress. Wow, that is the best fragrance ever. I'm almost like sad to use it because I don't want it to run out already, and I've only sprayed it once. That is truly the best fragrance I've smelled all year. Oh my gosh, like I just keep smelling it. I really wish that you guys could smell this with me. Sometimes it's just so weird that I'm like holding a tiny little camera and talking to people. Like, I don't know. It just feels weird sometimes. Max, come here. I had this light on just now. If you guys ever want to know what light I use for social media, it's this one. I love natural light the most, but when I need like professional high quality studio light, this is the one that I use, which actually I found like 2 years ago. I was watching Jasmine Tukes, which is like, she's like a Victoria's Secret model, and she was using this to film her stuff, and I bought it. You can get it from Amazon, but like literally look at that. It's small, so I really only can use it for social media videos, like not for any like big productions or anything. I would need a bigger one, I think, but I really love this light. It's great, and you can actually change the coloring, which I don't want to do. Well, okay, this is how you change the brightness, right? And then this is how you change like the color, if you want it like warmer, if you want it cooler. So love that. I picked up Cameron, we came back here, and now he's with one of his friends doing something, so they're out and I'm back home again. But this is the card that I got from Balmain. Like literally, what? A tiny little card. One day, mark my words. I know I look crazy right now, all right? But mark my words, one day this is gonna be an invite to their show. Now at Ulta, it's called Destin D Balmain. I'm sure if I had an accent, it would sound a lot nicer. When you open it, it genuinely feels like you're opening up like a power, which I think is how the intention of it. Like it feels like you're, like you just heard it as I opened it. It goes like, oh. You just hear angels as you're opening that. I don't know if that was a good explanation of it, but it's just, it's so beautiful. Holy freaking moly, like, are you kidding me? I would not be able to, at this point in my life, purchase that if I wasn't gifted it. However, if you're in a place and you can afford it, it smells great. Like, this is one of my favorite, this is like #1 out of every fragrance that I have ever smelt ever. I want this to be like my new signature fragrance. But the thing is, one of the cool things about being gifted products is that like I was gifted this and I've smelt it, and now if I'm not re-gifted a refill in the future, I'm gonna save to purchase this, because that's just, I don't know what the science there is. But anyways, live your destiny. Which, you guys know what's insane about this fragrance? It literally says Destined Debalmain. Oh my god, I can't speak. Destined Debalmain is destiny that you literally hold in your hands, which is why, you know, when you take it out like this, it literally feels like you're grabbing destiny. You're grabbing your destiny. You're grabbing power. I was saying in my TikTok video that this feels like 2026 is my year. Like, that's what this smells like. It's a bold, flory, fruity fragrance that captures the unstoppable energy of the Balmain spirit. Independent, youthful, and unapologetic. Which is crazy, because unapologetic, y'all, that's literally my word for 2026. Like, when I was really trying to think of like, what is like my word, what's the theme, what is the spirit and the energy I want to bring into 2026 this year, it's unapologetic, because I want to unapologetically, authentically be myself. So authentically and unapologetically being myself was literally like the statement for my year. So I just felt like that was really prophetic. But you guys, I'm not very familiar with Balmain, to be quite honest with you. It's not like one of the luxury maisons that I'm super familiar with, and so I'm really excited to look into some of their past runway shows now, so that I can really educate myself on this brand. We need to maybe leave the house tomorrow, because I do so much work at home. It's a lot. I need to send an email really quick to my agent. Like, I need to send her some pictures from a shoot that I did recently with Kevin, who is an amazing photographer that I work with here in Wilmington. He is a really good friend of mine, and he's extremely talented, and basically my entire model book is him. I'm gonna pull up my model book since we're just talking about it now, but I need to attach the new images to this email that I'm sending my agent so that she can add them to my book. This is like the book that I made for myself, because if you know, as a model, there's so many different agencies making books for you, and sometimes you don't love all the images, so I wanted to make my own. This is my personal book that I made, where I like to store some of my favorite images, and I do plan on actually printing this so I can have it physically for myself and my future kids. But like, this image is Kevin. Let's see how many are Kevin. This would be a fun video to like break down my model book and who I shot with and everything. This is Kevin. I have so many more that honestly need to be in here. See, look at this. All of this is Kevin's work. Everything here is Kevin. I think I have one more in here. Maybe, maybe not. Kevin. Basically, long story short, we had to shoot with my natural curly hair because I don't have a lot of that in my book. And New York really loves like a very natural, rugged look. They don't really care for you to be all dolled up. Do you know what I mean? They like the natural. The more natural, the better. And my natural hair is curly. These are some of the images from our last shoot. Super curly girl. Love all of these turtleneck like headshots. These are some of my favorites. He's so good at headshots. the setup this morning, you guys. I woke up and had an early chill morning, did some yoga, made my avocado toast and some peppermint tea. I'm about to put some cane sugar in here. That's what I like to put in peppermint tea, and then I use honey in like any sort of like berry tea that I use. You guys are currently propped up on a banana right now. Ooh, look at that steam. That's how you know it's gonna be good and divine. It's actually 2 days later, you guys. Yesterday I got so much done. I sent my agency my video, or my pictures, like all my agents in all cities, my updated pictures. They loved them, but I'm also like, everyone's responding like, oh my god, Olivia, these are so cute, or these are so adorable, and I don't want to like know how to take it. Because I wasn't like trying to give cute and adorable, but they love them and they're putting them in my book, so maybe I'm just reading into the words. I also called my eye doctor and got my eye prescription because I got to order some glasses. Doing this brand collab with this brand for eyeglasses, and so like I got to go on the website last night and try them on, and of course like the picture that I'm trying them on is like a professional headshot, but I like tried some glasses on and ordered them. So 3 frames coming in that I'm really excited about. So I just did a lot of like computer stuff yesterday. I was extremely productive, and Cam and I had a really late night, and we actually stayed up until 4 a.m. the last time I saw you guys. This is the peppermint tea that I like to drink by Bigelow. I think that's how you pronounce it, herbal tea. And then I also bought this one by the same brand. It's blackberry citrus, so I'm gonna try this with honey and I'll let you guys know how I like it. But when I drink like berry teas, I always use honey. If I do any sort of like, I have this one immune tea, it's elderberry, I'll put honey in it. But for peppermint and minty teas, I always do organic cane sugar. This one is mint tea. I don't know, I really like this one. But I'm trying to get into teas more. I haven't even had one coffee today so far, which is good. So I'm just gonna eat and drink and hope that I don't feel like I need a coffee later, because I don't want to be addicted to caffeine. I feel like a true Brit when I use sugar, because they always use like cubed sugar.
You're from where? Detroit?
There's Detroiter, yes. Yeah, there's Detroiters here today.
Totally hook you up.
Well,
Was that your dream?
it's like you're only going to be looking at old beauty. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And names.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, to hear like Harrison Ford talk about being in the room with, but that was, no, in my dreams.
And it might happen. You're one of a fellow dermatologist.
I got dressed for the day, and I'm about to mark up the Vogue for, this is Spring Vogue. I've been trying, I feel like I've been talking to you guys a little bit about me trying to figure out a way to do some sort of like magazine club, and so I literally just posted on my TikTok and I was like, I'm starting magazine club today. The first magazine we're doing is Spring Vogue. It's out right now. Rosalia's on the cover. Go buy Spring Vogue, pick up some sticky notes, and join the club. So I'm gonna start marking up Spring Vogue and all the things that stick out to me. I go through these like crazy, and sticky notes are perfect for magazines because you can't underline or highlight on the glossy covers, and I also wouldn't want to ruin the integrity of the magazine, you know? Like, I do have a magazine archive for a reason, and I want to preserve it. So I'm going to flip through this. But I'm gonna do this for like 10, 15, maybe like 15, 20 minutes. And then I need to film a video of the Balmain fragrance for Instagram and TikTok. Like flipping through magazines and how do you say it? Why am I forgetting how to speak today? Sticky noting what sticks out to me, and really just like going through it on my own terms through the perspective of me and the uniqueness of like my identity and what I like not trends. It's like my really nonchalant way of studying fashion and studying Vogue magazine and what's crack-a-lackin', and I like to go back and look at what stuck out to me in the past. You know, in a perfect world, one day I will have my magazines organized by season so that every season I can like look back on, you know, Spring Vogue from 4 years ago and compare it to now and everything. Waiting on this one brand. I swear I thought I was supposed to get it. That's okay. Also, just listen. It feels like spring and it makes me so happy. Oh, Brody, you gotta watch out. Anybody else's cat's so skittish? Like, Brody is so freaking skittish. I don't understand why. Okay, I just had to walk out, check the mail. I gave Cameron the phone charger in the car. It's such a pretty day. I feel like I need to be driving on the beach. Like, it just feels like spring and it's my favorite feeling. Also, you guys, these boots are my favorite ever. I literally got them from the kids section in Target with my best friend Hannah, and I wear them all the time. I'm trying not to have a coffee, you guys, but I've been really close a few times here. Guys, I just made peppermint tea. To end the vlog, I'm sitting here reading Malware, which is Chloe Mal, who is the head of editorial content at Vogue. It's her like weekly subscription email where she just kind of talks about all things fashion, and it's so fun because you can just scroll through and see what she's been going through her lens. Like last week was Milan, now it's Paris. It's so much fun, especially if you're really into fashion. I hope I'm like in focus, but yeah, I've just been sitting here scrolling through this, drinking my tea, and remembered that I needed to close the vlog out. I'm gonna edit it tonight for you guys and get it up. I'm so excited to post again. It's been a bit since I've done like a little vlog, but you guys know I try and do a vlog a week, so definitely subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next week, and I'm excited for what's to come. Yeah, love you guys. Bye. Look at so, garage doors that you can